What's up, guys? Symphony here for the ProAudiofiles.com, and today we're going to be talking about synths. More specifically, we're going to be talking about how to make your synths stand out. Now, unless you're using vintage gear or you're using analog synths or workstations or outboard gear modules, most of us are working in the box. Basically, we're using virtual instruments. Now, the thing is, everybody has access to the same virtual instruments. So eventually you're going to find that you come across a preset that some other producer is going to use, maybe in the same way, maybe in a different way. So I'm going to show you a couple things that you can do to make your synths sound a little bit different. I've got Omnisphere here pulled up, and I just made this little 4-bar loop. I'll play it for you real quick. So the first one is a real easy thing. It's pick a dope preset. Pick a preset that sounds good. Pick a sound that actually sounds like it has some texture to it that you can add to. We're going to open up Omnisphere right here. See what happens if we mess with this a little bit. So let's mess with the portamento setting. So I think that's kind of cool. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the reverb and the delay off. I can always add those things later if I really want to. Now you can hear that there's some kind of tone in there that I don't really like. I could probably get rid of that with some EQing. Let's see if I can actually do that with the sound itself. Okay, so I've got the sound to a place where I think it sounds kind of cool. I'm still going to mess with some of the attack and the release just to see if that does anything. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this EQ right here and kind of take away some of the tones that I don't like in the sound. The next thing I'm going to do is see if I can run it through some distortion, see if it sounds kind of cool. So I'll pull up Guitar Stop 6. So I got some distortion on it. Next thing I'll do is I'll put a doubler on it just to see if I can spread the sound a little bit. And I'll just go cycle through a preset. So I think that sounds kind of cool. Let me see if I can mess with it a little bit more and see what happens if I do this. If I take a filter and let's see if I can sync it. So, I've got some kind of cool thing happening here. The next thing I'll do is I'll probably layer it with another synth. So I'll duplicate this, right? And I'll take all these things off. And I'll pick a different sound. And then I'll adjust according to what I think sounds best. So I might change the sync rate. So now what I'll do is I'll commit that to audio. So now I've got my audio to work with. And I can go one step further and do some chops in here to make it sound like more of a sample. So now I think I have a pretty good starting point for an idea for a record. You can always take a preset and rock with it, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you take it a few steps further, you might have something a little bit more unique, and it may help you stand out a little bit more. So that's all I got, guys. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys take this information and take your sound a little bit further. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section. Symphony, BAU Symphony on Instagram, Twitter, hit me up, and I'll catch you guys next time.